What's up, everybody? Oh, the music ended perfectly there. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Hope you are all doing well. Hey, Nathan. Oh, man. Sorry, I am somewhat flustered. Just a little bit. But I'm almost ready. Also, let me know if the music... I feel like the music seems louder than it should be. Let me know if it's too much. It's very big band, jazzy, you know, in honor of the Emmys. Hey, Angel. Hey, Aaron. But yeah. We were talking about the daytime Emmy nominations. General Hospital is leading the pack as per usual. And y'all wonder why I don't watch the other soaps. Why? When I'm watching the best one. Oh, man. No shade. I'm sure there's great actors in all of them, but GH is killing it, man. So many noms. A lot of unexpected noms, too. Some very happy ones. And we'll talk about all of them. Yeah, we got to talk about the nominations for sure. And I'm gonna list. I'm not gonna just list the GH ones. I'm gonna list all of them. And if you guys know the other actors from the other shows, I want your insight as well. Hey, Jacarius. I've been good. I am. It's been a very busy week for me, but I'm here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday are going to be crazy. Potentially Sunday. Ooh, Angel, you said you have things to say. Interesting. Gonna review GH tonight. Very nice. I watched your last one. Great job, by the way. Oh, yes. My hat. My silver bucket hat. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm stoked to talk about the nominations. Before we get into the nominations, how are we enjoying GH so far this week? So far, I'm like, I don't know, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm glad that things are kind of starting to roll on the island front. I didn't expect them to be in Greenland. Thought they were going to be in Venezuela, but clearly not so. Oh, you're not going to review GH tonight. Sorry, I read that wrong initially. Only watched today's episode. Watching it for Sprina. Valid. I will say that Willow looks gorgeous. Seeing her like made up again is kind of nice. Also, the ways they were covering Sasha's belly today. Oh my god, you guys. Just perfectly placed behind Willow's head. And also, you know, she's wearing the scarf. She's in the back of the room behind Michael. Like, it's just funny. So tired of Willow and Michael wedding. That's fair. Yeah, I don't really care about the Miller wedding, honestly, but I like seeing them all dolled up, so it's nice to see when the GH cast gets to be a bit more made up than they usually are. Man, and also the pathogen stuff was pretty cool today. Nina can't even own up to her crap and accept consequences, but wants Carly to. It's so funny, like the episode where Ava was like, "If you go after Carly, you're gonna lose Sunny." She said it in a much more sassier Ava kind of way, but she's right though. Like the second that I'm sure it's gonna happen. The second an officer goes to arrest Carly on Michael and Willow's wedding day, I mean, I think it's gonna be a while before they find out that it's her. But when they do, it is over for Nina. Like Nina, like Willow's never gonna look past that. Never gonna look past that. Willow looks amazing for someone on death's door. Oh, you know how makeup be. Oh man. All right, well, let's get into it, shall we? In terms of talking about the nominations, we're gonna stick to the ones that the soaps are, because like obviously there's talk shows and culinary shows and things like that. We're not going to talk about those ones, but we're going to talk about all the nominations where soaps are kind of involved in some kind of way. Justice for an email, huh? All right. Okay. So let's get into it. Oh my gosh. These lists are all over the place. I swear to God. All right. Hey, Brooklyn. Okay, so let's talk about the nominations. We're going to talk about the big one first. Daytime drama series. Obviously, all the drama series are nominated because there's not much left. So we got The Bay, The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, Young and the Restless are the 5. Congrats to The Bay, though. Like, considering they started out as like an online small thing, they're doing their thing. Oh, Britt was on Michael Fairman's show and Michelle Stafford. I'll have to watch that soon. Alright, but I don't know, for those of you that watch the other soaps, or any of them, do you think GH stands a chance? The kind of the downside is like, and maybe I just don't know where to access them, but I don't know what each of these people submitted as episodes. You know. So I can't really say. General Hospital seems to always take the cheap way out and uses one of their like one-off episodes. And I'm trying to think of like the last year, and I don't know where the cutoff would be in terms of the upcoming Emmys. Because like if it was like up to very, very recently, I would say maybe the Epiphany one. But I don't think that's gonna be the one. I think the cutoff's too soon for that one. And I can't really, at least at the moment, think of another like one-off episode GH has done. Oh well, no, they did one for Jeannie last year, right? Or maybe earlier this year? Or no, not for Jeannie, but Jeannie led the pack, and it was like the 15,000th episode or something. A web soap opera for best category, no surprise. It's on the channel Pop TV. Like the other soaps, to my knowledge, writing on the Zoom, great television. Why the Bay got a lot of GH people. Courtney Robert Taggart. It's who, well, I think Sean Kanon produces that, does he not? Like, former AJ? They had Sarah Brown on there too, I believe. Like they had a lot of GHers appear on that thing. Don't really watch Days of Our Lives in a long time, but it's pretty good. Better than GH. I think a few more people. Yeah, a lot of GH stars on the Bay. And maybe I'm wrong about the Sean Kanon thing. I feel like it might be a different one that he produces. But you're right. The Bay has also had a lot of GH stars. But yeah, it just sucks. I wish I could just like sit there and watch like clips of the what each thing submitted, because then I'd maybe be able to give more of a thought on that front. Let me scroll down to more categories where soaps would be featured. Alright, here we go. Okay, so for lead performance in a daytime drama series actress, we got Sharon Case as Sharon Newman from The Young and the Restless, Melissa Claire Egan as Chelsea Lawson from The Young and the Restless as well, Finola Hughes as Anna Devane on General Hospital. Congrats, Finola. Jacqueline McKins Wood as Steffi Forrester from The Bold and the Beautiful. And Michelle Stafford, former Nina, as Phyllis Summers in The Young and the Restless. Congrats to Finola. I don't know anything about the majority of the actresses on here, but if you guys do, let me know if you think Finola stands a chance. And if you know what she submitted. I wonder what she submitted. Because she has had some good moments this year. I do know that, but I don't know what she would have submitted for sure. I'm not going to watch more soaps, Kaiwan. Let it go. Let it go. I refuse. Can you show the list? Yes. I can. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm not quite doing it right. Hold on. I suck at this lately. I don't know what's going on with me. First of all. Why? I want to show the other screen. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. Let me sort this out. Maybe I gotta move this here. Bring this here. Oh no. What am I doing? With any luck, this will work. There we go. Okay. So we are here. Hey, Sandy. Don't worry, you're just in time. We just talked about the nominations for the Best Drama Series. Now we just listed the lead performance in a daytime drama series for actresses. Finola Hughes from GH is among them. So there's that. Nathan, you said last year I was stunned when GH won Best Soap category. If I'm correct, materially had the previous year was subpar. I thought Duel was better soap last year, bar none. Interesting. Ruthie said, I think the last time I saw her in anything, it was something to do with Robin being kidnapped and found. So I think that one I'm not 100% sure. Ruthie, do you even watch it? That's like 10 years ago, at least. Kaiwan, you said, yeah, this, I don't think they would. Each other, they didn't have a lot of things story-wise throughout the year. They had one previously this year, but he had started maybe this month. Michelle Stafford got a big story. I did hear about that she got a big story of her character, Phyllis, faking her death. Oh, she faked her death. I thought she died. Okay. Nathan, you said... Oh, you were talking to Angel. All right. Okay, so Angel, you said, I hope Eric Victor Newman is going to be okay. Oh, yeah, I did hear about him. Man, what a rough situation to be in. What about Laura Wright? Laura Wright did not get nominated. I don't know if she submitted. So I don't know if you guys know, but like most of the time, the actors are the ones submitting their reels. Sometimes the producers do it. But I mean, what would Laura have sent in though? You know, if she did. Sharon Case is a great actress too. Okay. All right, let's move on to the lead performance in a daytime series. Actor. Maurice Bernard as Sonny Corinthos. Is anyone surprised? It'll be interesting to see what he submits. Because I don't know, I feel like he didn't do anything major, really. But he always manages to find his moments to shine. I don't think she did anything that the Florida storyline. Was that Emmy worthy though? I think it was a great story for Carly to go through, but I wouldn't say it was Emmy worthy. Did Laura Wright have any good material to submit? I can't think of anything. Well, that's the thing, you know? Like, it's just, I can't, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, Laura's a fine actress, of course. I just don't think that any of the storylines that she was really involved in really made her, you know, work her ass off, so to speak, in terms of, like, emotional impact and, you know, just things that you would expect to be Emmy-worthy. Like, she didn't have to face a death. She didn't really have to face anything but, like, a divorce from Sonny. And we've seen it all before. I mean, she's been divorced from this guy, like, how many times now? Alright, but yeah. So, Maurice as Sonny. Peter Bergman as Jack Abbott from The Young and the Restless. Billy Flynn as Chad Demira on Days of Our Lives. Thorsten Kaye as Ridge Forrester from The Bold and Beautiful, and Jason Thompson, another former GH'er, as Billy Abbott from The Young and the Restless. So Angel, you said Peter's good. I know Jason Thompson's good. I think he didn't win the Emmy during Robin's death storyline, I don't think, and I was surprised. Made Carly too clean. I can get that, but I think they really, they tried to make Carly more of like a matriarch, so to speak, but Carly's not the kind of character you can do that for. Yeah, like she was a lot more fun when she was down and dirty. Angel, you said every time I see Jason Thompson play Billy Boy, I see Patrick and not Billy Abbott. Billy Abbott will always be Billy Miller. Interesting, okay. Brooklyn, you said Michelle Stafford for me as the lead actress. Fair enough. Michelle is really good, and I loved watching her on GH. I loved her as Nina, you guys. Billy Abbott, the last time I watched the show, he's pretty good. Jason Thompson. So a lot of you guys are saying Jason Thompson. Janet, Brooklyn. Alright, what else we got here? Yeah, again, I wish I knew what these actors submitted. And I know that sometimes they'll put them up on YouTube. I actually did look up if they did before I did this live stream, and they didn't. So if you guys ever find it somewhere, I am down to watch. I don't know if we'd be able to watch them live because it's newer footage, but I'd at least want to watch for myself, you know? And then I'd have more of an opinion on the rest. Okay, now supporting performance in a daytime daytime drama series, actress. I love this one because there's like 3 GH nominations in this one. So, Krista Allen as Dr. Taylor Hayes on The Bold and the Beautiful. Sonia Eddy as Epiphany Johnson, General Hospital. I got something to say about that. Stacey Hyduck as Kristen Demera on Days of Our Lives. Brooke Kerr as Dr. Portia Robinson, General Hospital. And Kelly Thibault as Dr. Britt Westbourne on General Hospital. So 3 GHers. One of them is Sonia. I love Sonia to death. And I miss her every day. And she is one hell of an actress. But my question is, what did they submit? I don't think Sonia would have submitted anything herself. Will the awards show be televised this year? I believe so. I believe I saw that it was going to be televised. I think on CBS, but I'll have to double check that. We'll check after we get through these lists. Televised on CBS. Okay, I thought I saw that. Sonia Eddy should get a Lifetime Achievement Award, just not a honorary. Yeah, like, to be honest, this feels kind of weird for me that they've nominated her, and it feels like if she's gone, and it would be wrong for her to not be nominated. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Although Epiphany has had way more story in the past year than she had in pretty much all the years that she's spent on GH. We didn't really get to see her shine too much. She'll have her moments for sure, especially kind of comforting other characters. But I can't, nothing really springs to mind because the last year she's kind of been, trying to become a doctor. And, at most, she probably was some moral support for Marshall, but I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like it's interesting. And then Brooke Kerr, she's had a lot of moments of sadness. And again, I don't know where the cutoff is because I could argue that maybe during her wedding, certain scenes I could see her putting in, but I really don't know. And Kelly, as Dr. Britt, I'm trying to think where, because obviously this would be a year's worth of material, but would it have been with her health story, or would it have been kind of like her last stance, Yeah, Sonia Eddy for supporting performance, and I feel like she's gonna win it just based on the obvious. You know what I mean? That having said that, I don't know the work of Krista Allen or Stacey Hyduck. Kelly, I adore her. I hope. I always root for Kelly, and she's won an Emmy before, and I was so proud of her then. And it would be a great kind of send-off for her on daytime. But also Sonia, I think her career as a whole deserves to be kind of spotlighted. And I hope that they do take a moment in the daytime Emmys for her, regardless of this Emmy nom, you know what I mean? Kelly T with Obrecht at the Honda Star. See, I could buy that. I just don't know when the cutoff is, because I know that they have to, there's a certain point where they can't submit anymore. There's a cutoff date in terms of what becomes material for 2023's daytime Emmy versus 2024's. All right, moving on though. Supporting performance in a daytime drama series actor. This one I laughed so hard at because literally the entire list, apart from one actor, is from General Hospital. The entire list is riddled with GH. Nicholas Chavez as Spencer Cassadine, GH. Chad Dwell as Michael Corinthos, GH. Then there's Daniel, I can't pronounce that last name, as E.J. Demera, Days of Our Lives. And then Robert Gossett as Marshall Ashford, General Hospital. And John Lindstrom as Dr. Kevin Collins and Ryan Chamberlain on General Hospital. So literally, it's one Days of Our Lives person against the entire cast of GH. And if someone from GH doesn't win that category, I would feel so bad. I would feel so bad if GH somehow managed to lose that. And that's no offense to Daniel. He might be a great actor as well. But he's up, like, when I look at the list of, like, when I see, like, Nicholas Chavez and John Lindstrom and Robert Gossett, I can pinpoint moments where these guys deserve the Emmy nom. You know what I mean? Chad, I don't know. He's done some decent work the last couple weeks in terms of Willow dying. But again, it's the cutoff for me. I don't know when the cutoff was. But Robert, like, as Marshall, I know people don't really like the character. I think that when he does the emotional stuff, it gets me in my feels, honestly, guys. Especially when he was talking about, not wanting to be a burden on Curtis, like, or no, not that, but when he was talking about, when, like, the fact that he might have wasted 40 years of his lives hiding from his family, for nothing, when he thought that he might have been misdiagnosed, right? See that? I can pinpoint that. Nicholas Chavez, consistently the whole year, the guy is a freaking good actor. Like, there's not a moment where I'm like, wow, he's really phoning it in. Dude brings his A game every single time he's in a scene. So it's no surprise whatsoever that Nicholas is nominated here. Furthermore, I think that probably by next year, he could probably go for the lead in daytime. The way that they're putting his character front and center. Slam dunk for Nicholas for sure. Sandy said Chad Dwell. Oh man. I like I said. Angel. Like I said, I don't know what Chad would have submitted. Again, I'd have to see to judge. If it's something from the last couple of weeks where he's been like crying, then maybe. But before that, I don't know. Willow is dying. Angel. I know. Don't worry, she'll probably faint at the wedding. I think they didn't do good with the Marshall character. I think they came over like something old crazy as ever. So, and that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you're right, Kaiwan. They don't really do a great job with Marshall as a character, but Robert as an actor brings his A game, and I think that he is insanely talented, and they are not utilizing him well, which is unfortunate, because he just, I'm just shocked, like the work that he gives for the character that he's got. You can tell he is a refined actor. Angel, you're rooting for Nicholas? Yeah, I am too. And then John Lindstrom, and it's always interesting to me that they put both characters, because is it a scene where he was with his brother? Because they haven't really shared scenes together, but they submit multiple scenes. So he's probably submitted scenes as Ryan and scenes as Kevin. Okay, all right, I answered my own question there. The work that sticks to my mind for John is the recent scenes that he shared with Felicia and Mac after Ryan had died. Those were heart-wrenching scenes, and I think both Johns in the scene did a fantastic job. They already said the wedding has a twist. Well, I mean, we know that Carly's going to get arrested. You know what's gonna happen at this damn wedding. Chad is hardly on the show. What was the storyline? Didn't want to give Chad to make a listen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of with you there. Like, unless it was like recent footage, I can't see him. You know, there's not a memorable scene that he's done. If anything, Willow probably has more of a reason to get nominated and she wasn't. But you know, it is what it is. They credit him as both characters. Yeah, but like I'm saying that they do submit multiple scenes though, so okay, younger performer in a daytime drama series. Carrie Christopher as Thomas Demara in Days of Our Lives. Victoria Grace as Wendy Shin, Days of Our Lives. Eden McCoy as Jocelyn Jacks, General Hospital. Congrats, Eden. And Henry Joseph Samory as Douglas Forrester from The Bold and the Beautiful. If I were to guess for Eden, I'm going to assume that the scenes that she submitted were probably when Cameron found out about her and Dex. So that's my guess, because what else? You know what I mean? What else? And it's interesting that it's not like split into guys and girls for that category too. I just noticed. I don't know anyone, but go Eden. Go Eden. Yeah. When there's just one GHR, of course I'm gonna root for the GHR. But I also try to, like, whenever I'm watching, because I always watch the Emmys, guys. But I just kind of go by the tiny little clips that I see there if I don't manage to find them online. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this person has a chance. Maybe this person has a chance. But we'll see. All right. Guest performance in a daytime drama series. We have Steve Burton as Harris Michaels in Beyond Salem. Congrats, Steve Burton, former GHer. Cassandra Creech as Dr. Grace Buckingham, The Bold and the Beautiful. Allie Mills as Heather Weber in General Hospital. Congrats, Allie. I loved her as Heather, you guys. I really did. I enjoyed her. I know that Robin originated her, or well, not originated, but played her for decades. But Allie brought her game to this one, and I really appreciated her portrayal of her, or the way that she played Heather. It made her a bit more interesting, and like, I could take her more seriously under Allie than I can as Robin Mattson, because Mattson. Just because Robin plays her a bit more cartoony, whereas Allie Mills feels a bit more real. That's my opinion. Robert Newman as Ashlyn Locke, Young and the Restless, and Kevin Spearhead as Dr. Craig Wesley, Days of Our Lives. Again, most of these actors I don't know. I'm sure some of you have watched Steve in Beyond Salem. How was he on there? And then also, yeah. If you guys know any of the other actors, let me know. Allie Mills, I miss her. Maybe she'll come back. Well, we know she's gonna. Well, I guess it depends on Robin Mattson. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people rooting for Allie. We know that Heather's not done because she seems hell-bent on revenge on Laura. That was her sort of last stance, so I don't think she's gone just yet. Alright, we'll scroll down a bit because now we're into like culinary and daytime talk series, daytime programs. Alright, writing team for a daytime drama series. We got all of them again. We got The Bay, Beyond Salem, Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, and Young and the Restless. The writing team on GH, you guys. I will say, for certain storylines, they impressed me this year. But overall, I don't know. There's a lot to be desired with our writing team. Let's be real. Yeah, pretty good. He was pretty good. Janet, you said Steve is always good, but it was short. Ali had more meat. Well, that's the thing. It's a guest star nomination, right? So all these arcs were probably really short. Ali Mills said she's coming back. Okay, I'm excited for that. I'm down for that. GH and YNR. All right. But I hear a lot of good things about the writing on Days, though. Not just from you guys either. Like, it seems to be like a lot of people are impressed by Days lately. But yeah, I mean, of course, like, yeah, I'm gonna root for GH. I'm just curious what they submitted. Because again, I find GH always kind of submits their one-offs. And so my guess is the 15,000th episode. But I want to say overall, I think that the Holly's Return was really well written the last time. And most of this story, now that it's picked up with Victor, has been written really well. Although, I noticed this week a rewrite, or that the writers just forgot. Tracy this week mentioned that Luke died in Zurich, Switzerland. The original story, he died in Austria on a cable car. So I don't... Austria, Zurich, like, it's not even been a year. You know? Surely they can get the location right. Oy. Nathan, you're rooting for Days, and Beyond Salem, Chapter 2, and The Bay. Fair enough. Last year was awful. YNR and GH. Janet says probably Beyond Salem. GH just drags out stories. I will always root for GH and YNR. I grew up on the shows. They will come back to life. Storyline is a little boring, but good on Days of Our Lives. We aren't supposed to notice. I notice, Angel. I notice. See, I'm probably the kind of viewer that GH hates. When we notice, like, the little mishaps that they do. But some of them aren't so little. This one can be forgivable, because who cares where Luke died? The point is, like, nobody thinks he's dead anyway. I mean, none of the audience does. The characters probably do. Characters clearly do, actually. Directing team for a daytime drama series. Again, all of them were nominated. The Bay, Beyond Salem Chapter 2, The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, GH, and The Young and the Restless. All nominated. I do feel like GH has had solid directing. In terms of, like, how certain episodes play out. I think that they do have an actual decent directing team, and I think that they lost one of the directors, or no, lost one of the producers recently. Not long after Sonia. All right, scroll down a little bit. Outstanding music direction and composition. Bold and the Beautiful is in there. The only soap in there, I think. And then it's The Hidden Lives of Pets, Home from Apple TV, Island of Sea Wolves, Netflix, and The Kelly Clarkson Show. Not even remotely surprised that GH is not nominated in music direction and composition. Again, the music has not been good on GH since R.C. Cates was doing that. Jenny said, I still love GH for directing. Yeah, I'm down for GH to win directing. But again, I don't know how the other shows go on that. Original song, Darling, Darling, General Hospital, which is the song that William Lipton actually wrote. and performed with his band on GH. So congratulations to William. I feel like he deserves that credit there. Everyone Dances, The Bold and Beautiful, Life is Sweet, American Anthems, Only There, Joni Table Talk, and Pocket Change, American Anthem. So there's some soaps and some other shows on there. But you know, I'm rooting for William and Darling Darling. Darling Darling is the song, by the way, that he sang at Trina's graduation party, I think. Or Trina had some kind of celebration at the Savoy, and Cameron played there. All right, lighting, direction, The Bold and the Beautiful, the Drew Barrymore Show. Drew Barrymore Show has really good lighting, just to throw it out there. General Hospital, The Kelly Clarkson Show, The View. View has good lighting too. It's different because it's talk shows, you know. I don't see GH or Bold getting that one. I feel like one of the talk shows will. GH is usually poorly lit too. Chikarius, you said I miss Sonia Eddy. I do too. The couples don't have theme songs anymore on GH. Yeah, and that's part of the problem, you know? R.C. Cates, and, you know, he did a wonderful job at finding songs that fit couples perfectly. And it wasn't even just like songs used in their sex scenes. Like, these couples had songs playing in romantic scenes. They had, you know, the songs playing in heartbreaking moments, happy moments, and it suited the mood regardless because it suited each couple so well. And you know, we can list some. Like J-Sam had Just You and Me, and Lucky and Liz, they had Where You Are by Reese and Claire. So you know, they had a lot of good memorable stuff. Oh, Trina's celebrating getting off for the trial. Okay, I knew it was like celebrating something Trina related. But yeah, I'm rooting for William. I'm rooting for William. Okay. Technical direction and camera work, video. GH is not in this category, but we got some soaps. So Bold and the Beautiful, Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day. I'm sure that one will win, actually, just because that's a lot of work that they had to put into those parade specials. Jennifer Hudson Show, Kelly Clarkson Show, The Talk, The View, and The Young and the Restless. I can see why GH doesn't get nominated for that. Because, I mean, the shaky cam moments that they have, okay, we're going to scroll down a little bit more. Outstanding live sound mixing and sound. So Days of Our Lives is in there. But live sound mixing? Do you guys have context? Those who watch Days, come on. Did they do a live show recently or something? Like, what does it mean by live sound and mixing? And then The Young and the Restless is in there too. Main title graphic design. None of the soaps are in there. Big surprise, especially when I look at GH's. Casting, we got Book of Queer from Discovery Plus, Days of Our Lives from NBC, General Hospital, ABC Startup, PBS, and The Young and the Restless from CBS. I truly feel, and it shows in just how many nominations that we got, that GH's casting is going to win. Because GH, overall, Mark Teschner is an amazing casting director. Like, he has been here forever, and he always manages to get really good actors playing these roles, even if the roles aren't written well. Like, look at Robert Gossett. Like I said, I think the only time that GH's casting gets hindered is when it's stunt casting, and I think a lot of that has to do with Frank Valentini. kind of, you know, pulling the strings on that front. Dion, your music. What about my music? Oh, you were surprised to see Sonia nominated Jacarius? Yeah. Yeah, Carly and Jax had Patience. I liked that song, actually. I was a big Carly and Jax fan. I loved Carjax, actually. What they mean is the music something like that. Especially GH PowerPoint opening. GH will never get nominated for their opening sequence, that's for sure. I'm still bitter that we didn't get a new opening for the 60th year. GH is too bloated. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with casting. They're just talking about like how good the actors are overall, right? I think GH got that in the bag. Is the show bloated? Yeah, kinda. But it's bloated with a lot of talent, okay? So it is what it is. I get you though, Jacarius. Art direction, set decoration, and scenic design. GH is nominated. The Kelly Clarkson Show, The Talk, The View, and The Young and the Restless. I don't know how I feel. I feel obviously GH put a lot of work into refreshing a lot of the sets over the past couple of years. Oh, loving the music that I'm playing. Yeah, I had to jazz it up for the daytime Emmys. Thank you though. I mean, I can't speak for Young and the Restless. I don't know if that show looks more aesthetically pleasing. But GH, I feel like GH does build good sets. The only sets that I feel like suck when it comes to the sets overall is when they have outside sets. But I think that the houses and like the restaurants and the bars, they're all spruced up amazingly. But when it comes to outside, the outside it just never looks realistic. And then it also feels a bit silly because they go to the real outdoors from time to time too. So I don't know. And mind you, you know, all the talk shows, they have nice looking sets. But I still feel like maybe a soap will take it just because there's a lot more that the sets kind of go through. There's a lot more sets, really. With all the talk shows, they have one set. Alright, good night, Kylon. Why they be dressing Maxie like that? Yeah, we're gonna talk about costume design in a second. But yeah, you're right, and that's pretty much what I was gonna say. GH films their location in a studio. Well, I know, but I'm just like I know that like whenever they go outside, it's like by their studio. But I was sort of saying it just kind of makes like the moments where they're like outside but not really, like when they're like for instance, Robert and Diane stranded on a road because his car broke down. That set looked fake as hell. Okay, that road couldn't carry 2 cars, let alone, you know, 1 car. YNR set up a jazz room. I like the additions to the Quartermain mansion that they've made recently, like that. I forget what they call that room, but the room where the piano is, that Brooklyn and Cody were sitting inside of, or Brooklyn, Sasha and Cody at one point, and Chase. I love that set. I like that set. I'm glad that they're adding to the house. And it looks nice as well. And plus the pool set. They dress Maxie like an old bag. Y'all. But yeah, okay, we'll talk about costume design. Costume design, we got Bold and Beautiful, Book of Queer, General Hospital, Sherry, and the Jennifer Hudson Show. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about costume design. GH getting a nomination for costume design. Because, like, I feel like when I compare, like, the style of all the characters now to, like, the style of characters, you know, like 10, 15, even 20 years ago, it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. Maxie used to be stylish as hell. And like, if anyone makes a comment on her size, there is no reason whatsoever that, you know, bigger girls can't dress stylishly, because they can. Okay, there are some fine ass bigger people that dress to the nines, y'all. So, like, no excuse, none whatsoever. Do better, GH. You don't deserve the win here. And I can't speak for the other shows, you know what I mean? But I don't think GH deserves it. Hairstyling and makeup. Bold and the Beautiful is the only soap in there. Jennifer Hudson Show, Kelly Clarkson Show, Red Table Talk, Sherry, and Tamron Hall. A Facebook Watch show can get nominated for... Oh my goodness. I don't... You know, Red Table Talk can choke. That's that on that. And then I think this is it. Promotional announcements. None of the soaps are there, I believe. Yeah. That's it in terms of the list, you guys. But yeah, what are your overall thoughts of the daytime Emmys, you guys? The noms. Some of them were surprises for sure. But hey, it is what it is. They have Brooklyn wearing these clothes. I miss how Sam's hair used to be. I miss Sam's hairstyles as well. It's like they do nothing for Kelly Monaco's hair anymore. And she used to have gorgeous hair. But yeah, I just miss when effort was made, you guys. Diane and Ava are the best dressed. I can agree with that for sure. Diane and Ava. My thoughts about it is Hat Daddy shouldn't be nominated. Yeah, but you just don't like Marshall. I think that Robert Gossett, to me, there's no disputing that he's one hell of an actor. You can't mix your dislike for a character for the performer an actor gives, in my opinion. Some are pretty solid. I might actually watch this year. Yeah, like I'd be. I watch every year. I try to watch if I'm home, and I usually try to be home for the Emmys, and it's usually on a Sunday. So I should. I'll be watching like while I make my notes and stuff, you guys, for the show, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. Let me just quickly look, because I know we talked about it briefly, but they are airing the daytime Emmys, and it is, let me see, pretty sure it's CBS. Yeah, so it'll be airing on CBS through 2025. This year's ceremony date is June 16th. So it'll be June 16th. Kelly Monaco have volume in the early 2000s was everything. Yeah. What did Chad Duell do to be nominated? Yeah. It's so funny. Like we're you know, we teeter on like dissing the actors here a little bit, but I agree with you. Like, what would he have submitted? What did he do that was so great? I'm genuinely curious what some of these people submitted. Truthfully. And even like there's some fine actors that like, yeah, like when I think of their work overall, surely, yeah, I would be convinced that there's something in there that they might have submitted, but there's not, for most of the actors, I find that most of the GH actors that I find this year, there's not a lot that I can pinpoint that they would submit. You know, like nothing really stands out. And for John Lindstrom, it does stand out. And for Nicholas Chavez, like he's so good that like how can he not be? Like that's where I'm at on that front. I don't think GH should win for Best Drama, and I think Nicholas Chavez is gonna win. Hair volume. I got what you meant, Angel. Give Chad a break. He's going to be a father. He finally has to commit to another human. That's awful. I mean, you know, he always commits and then he uncommits. Alright? And listen, not to throw shade. No, I'm throwing shade. My dad did not raise me, okay? My dad had me and I haven't seen him physically since I was 3. So, just because you become a father doesn't mean you get committed to being one. Sadly. But yeah. And I know I like gave my dad some promo on Albert's live stream. But I'm just saying, you know, he ain't no squeaky clean good father. He's just a father that has some cool career stories that's kind of cool to brag about from time to time. But yeah, guys, those are the Emmy noms. Before I go, because we're gonna end it in about 2 minutes here. Bow tie makes you look hot. I do love the bow tie. I found it. I thought I'd rock it for this. So thank you. As my sleeves are peeking out of my shiny silver sparkly vest. Sunday. I may have to do the show super early. I haven't. It's not fully decided yet. But tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there is here in town, there is a big music festival called Highlight Festival that is all local bands. All local bands. So, and as you guys may know, I do promote local music, and I'm going to the Thursday show, I'm going to the Friday show, I'm going to the Saturday show. I kind of feel like I should go to the Sunday. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get in as much content for music and YG as possible. Which involves me kind of having to, you know, I feel like I should get to as many as I can. And there's no reason I shouldn't. And if I have to do it early, then I can do it early. What is super early? Like early afternoon. Like I'm going to assume that the concert on the Sunday is going to start at 6 or 7. So my time. So like 8, 9 your time is when the concert would start. So I'm thinking, like, depending on, you know, getting my notes together and stuff, it might be like 2 in the afternoon my time, or 3 in the afternoon my time. But either way, it's not completely decided yet. But I'm leaning towards going to a Sunday concert. I hope you're. I'm not. No, I listen. While I do demos on here, and I am releasing a single next month, officially on Spotify, I have not played a show. So, except for, I think I did. Well, I did do a live stream or like a show on here once on YouTube, but I've not done a show at a venue. So, you know, and I don't have a band behind me. But I will say that a lot of my friends are wanting me to do a show, especially if I end up moving to Montreal next year, or at the end of this year, sorry. So the goal is to do one, but it might be a few months, because I gotta get stuff together, you know? Alright, y'all, but I'm gonna call it. One way or the other, I'm gonna see you on Sunday, don't worry. But I'll keep you guys posted. And for now, if you liked this live stream, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you guys this weekend. Peace out. Bye.